Today is a good day. Today is new bike day. So to start today's video, massive shout out to Cycle Exchange who are going to help me put this bike together. Thankfully, they're all mountain bikers, so they know what they're talking about. It's raining, and I'm getting rained on. Yeah.
The rim tape that was on this would have probably been fine, but there was one little bit that was peeling up, so I thought it's probably best just to redo them both.
Why are you putting electrical tape down first?
So, pretty much, because this stuff, the rim tape, the tubeless tape, sticks better to this electrical tape than it does the carbon. So it just means that it's a lot less hassle when you're actually trying to tape with the tubeless tape, so it doesn't keep peeling off the rim.
I don't know if it's gonna...
Yes, it's going in.
Oh, it's working.
Football! Yeah, maybe we should take it out. Not big enough. I didn't want to get it oily because it's white. I think that's pretty good.
Nah, it's getting there.
10 quid.
Yeah.
So is this a good fork?
Yeah, the Fox factory forks are as good as they come, really. I mean, if you really want to splash out, there's some mental expensive forks out there, but I mean, these are pretty much the standard go-to fork for someone who wants a top-end bike.
So what width bars are these, and have I chosen the right ones?
So these are 710, which is probably about right for an XC bike, to be honest. I would ride something a bit wider, but that's just me. We probably won't have to cut this down for you.
Has there been a trend of bars getting wider and wider over the last few years, or?
Yeah, I mean,
back in the 90s it was
back in the 90s.
Near as wide as this.
This was wide for back in the 90s. I mean, wide for today is like an 800. That's what you find on a lot of downhill bikes, enduro bikes, that sort of thing. But yeah, like we were saying earlier, XC bikes, this comes standard at 710, which is really narrow for modern bikes anyway.
So you've changed my chainring from a
34 to 32, just because you got big old 29-inch wheels, so that's just going to gear it up. You can always put that on if this is too small for you, but I think it's best to, because you've got the big wheels, go with the slightly smaller chainring.
They both look very small, to be honest.
Compared to your road chainrings.
Yeah. And that looks ridiculous too, yeah. We interrupt your scheduled viewing for a quick advertisement.
Hi, my name's Jack. Welcome to Cycle Exchange. So these are the sales guys. They can help you with any bike that you want to buy. This is our in-house coffee. Get a coffee whilst you wait. Delicious. So this is the workshop. We're a leading bike shop in Surrey. We service anything. We service things that you bought 15 years ago in Evans to 10,000 Pinarellas that you bought from us. Our mechanics, we've got over 35 years experience. In fact, all three of them have at some point worked on World Cup mechanic race teams. Yeah, just pop by, same day service, and we'll get your bike running good again.
So you can change the geometry on this frame using this, which is what's called a flip chip. What it is it's effectively just the lower shock bolt, and you can turn it so it's that way around or the other way around. If you look, it's offset. So then what that does is it brings the rear triangle up or down, and then that makes the bike slacker and lower, or higher and steeper on the front, depending on what you like.
What are we going to set it on?
The slack one, of course. Always the slack one. So for a cross-country bike, I would probably run maybe 30 to 35 psi on a dry day. Obviously it changes whether it's wet or dry out. I ride enduro bikes, so personally I have my tyres at about 25 on the front and 30 on the back.
They're bigger volume tyres.
They're, well, similar volume, but you just not so focused on the rolling resistance. It's more just for grip that I set my tyres up for. With a cross-country bike, it's just striking a balance between the two, really. Yeah, I don't know how much you weigh. Maybe a little bit below 30 in both tyres.
Okay.
Start from there, and then if you think that you've got good grip levels, you can just make them a bit harder. So this is called heat shrink. It just helps, especially when helps keep it neat when the cables are starting and finishing in the same place. Keep it looking nice and smart.
Thank you so much. So it got pretty late and dark at the bike shop. I thought I'd do a bike check this morning. Now we've got some daylight. Here is the full build of my Wilier 110FX. So full suspension, 110FX frame, 100mm Fox travel front and rear. These are the Fox factory shocks. They're orange, so they must be good. Shimano Dior XT group set. This is the 1x version. 12 speed, 160 rotors front and rear. To match the Shimano group set, we've got Pro components, Pro stealth saddle, Pro seat post. This one's straight through, although I've got a setback version at home which we're going to experiment with. Pro Tharsis handlebars and stem, 90mm stem, carbon bars. Again, we might have to cut these down when we know my measurements, but for now it seems alright. Hutchinson Krakens, these are 2.3 and set up tubeless. The bike is rolling away. XT pedals, Fidlock bottle, really handy. You don't have to use a side mount cage because there's space just to magnet it on. Wheels are made by Velo Elite Carbon. These are made by my friend Tom. I'll put a link down below in the description to the video we did together specifically on these wheels. Carbon wheel set with DT Swiss 350 hubs, weighing in at less than 1,400 grams. Now you may have noticed there's a bit of a bodge going on with the suspension here and here. Basically it's supposed to come with a lever for the handlebars where you can turn the suspension on and off. Default, it's locked in an off position, which is a bit weird. Wilier are going to send me the lever, but currently they can't because of Brexit. So I've just bodged it on with a gear cable. All in all, cool bike. Christmas Day tomorrow, so I'm going to go out for a quick ride with Daisy and try and get used to it because I'm going to be on it for the next few months. As always, a big thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. If you've got any questions about the bike, put them down below. And I'll see you guys soon.